All right, so you can see I have drawn this out, these Web 2.0 properties right here. And again, we're making note that these are all under relevant themes and niches. I want to just show you real quick another site that I did. This was, again, this was another one that I did for Hangout Doctor. But notice how this one was built for Hangout Doctrine and Hangout Doctrine Review. But what we did was we started syndicating our content out to it, even though that it was for another internet marketing product, and it was a review of that, and we were just using this site. We were just using this. We wasn't necessarily trying to rank it, but we were just using it to syndicate and publish our post on it, so we could link out to other stuff. Okay, so once we're linking out to that, if we scroll on down, you'll see where I was. When I started, I was linking to other things as well. So you'll see I've got links going to like Magic Submitter, like my Magic Submitter video embed. And let me just show you this. If we pull up Google Chrome, so what we're going to do, we're going to open up a new incognito window, and I'm just going to Google Magic Submitter Review. And you can Google this as well, and you can see we've had this video here on page 1 for well over a year. And several different variations of that keyword. Now, what we've done, like I was saying before, is we've just used this. Initially, we were going to use this for Hangout Doctrine, and we were going to, syndicate our content for related to Hangout Doctrine. But we also published our other stuff that was related to that. So you can see I published that a few times, different posts and stuff. Now, here's another one for Follow-Up Master Plan. This was one with Dr. Ben Atkins, and if you just Google that here, we'll just Google that real quick, Follow-Up Master Plan, and you'll see my video is number 3, and if you do review, and you'll see we're number 3 on that one, and then we do bonus. Let's just look and see what this one is as well. We're number 1. Okay, so again, I'm just showing you this because this works, right? And again, we're not doing anything. The main thing is we're keeping everything relevant. We're not just putting everything under the sun on these blogs. We're keeping everything theme specific. So if you go back up here and let's scroll up, we'll see that's our start a blog. We're actually ranking on the Google videos with this particular video, and that's a very competitive term. Lots and lots of searches. You'll see we've also got some stuff out here that's just stuff with no links to it at all. Now, one thing right here, you'll see Timerlay. You'll see some links to go into Timerlay. I just want to Google that as well and just show you what that looks like. So if we just did Timerlay. Now, when I did this, all these sites that you're seeing here have been there for over a year, okay? And you'll see we got our Warrior Forum thread. We actually bought a classified ad and did backlinks to a Warrior Forum thread. We're on page 1 for Timerlay. And if you go over here, and again, like there was people that were doing SEO and trying to launch jack this because this product was over a year old. We did this in a month. Okay, you'll see there's the Twitter profile. This is one of the ones that we own. If I open this, you'll see my video on here and the links to the Warrior Forum thread and all that stuff, right? So there's yours truly. I'll X off of that, and you'll see we got a Rebel Mouse page. This is another one of our properties. Another one of our properties. Another one of our properties, and basically they just continue to grow, right? So you may start off with, like let's say if you're doing a local client, you may start off with one client and you just continuously grow these properties and you just add more and more content. And the more content you add, the more authoritative they're going to be. Now, I want to show you this right here. If we did Timerlay review, you'll see this was Joe. He did he's done this for a while now. This video has been there for over a year, and we're in the number 2 spot for this particular keyword. And then we've got the Warrior Forum listing again, and then I've also got a get response page listing right here. This is me. If you open this up, you'll see scroll down. See my picture there. Just want to verify that that's me. And we've got this Rebel Mouse page again right here, and another Rebel Mouse page. If we go on to page 2, there's even more. This is what I wanted to show you. This hangoutdoctrinereview.wordpress.com, okay? Notice that's not anything to do with the keyword, right? It has nothing to do with time relay, okay? So what we did was we built authority to these pages, right? We built authority to this hangoutdoctrinereview.wordpress.com, and when I say we built authority, we built links to it. We built authority to this hangoutdoctrine.wordpress. This is the one at page authority of 44. This one, page authority of 29. And then this is one one of the sites that I own, page authority of 43. We got another one here, page authority of 30, right? So what ends up happening, and the reason I'm showing you all this is you can build authority to these Web 2.0s, and then in some of your, maybe some of your longer tail keywords, like in this case, let's say time relay bonus. Now this is a term that people were competing for with SEO, and you'll see we're ranking on page 1 with this hangoutdoctrinereview.wordpress.com with a tag. Now, I didn't do any backlinks to this URL right here. I did 0 backlinks. So what I did do was I built links to this page. I built links to this home page, hangoutdoctrinereview.wordpress.com. And what's happening is once those links are built to that, the authority continues to grow. The more posts that I make, the authority continues to grow. The more activity that I have, the post continues to grow. Now, this is all spun content here as well, okay? So this is all spun content, and it's actually ranking with a tag, okay? And what's going on here is all this link juice is just flowing up, okay? And it's just being passed on to the other sites that I'm trying to rank. Now, if you pay attention here, what we're doing, if you'll see what we've done here, we've used these properties here to link to videos, to Twitter pages, and to other properties to rank them. But again, like I said, in some cases, these are ranking on their own as well. So the way that we do that, the way that we do this, and we build this authority up, like I was showing you, is again we create numerous posts, right? We create numerous posts. So we have numerous pages, numerous posts on each of these Web 2.0s. In addition to that, what we want to do, and I'm just going to draw this out right here real quick, is we want to send links, okay? We want to send backlinks to these Web 2.0s, okay? So we want to send backlinks to these Web 2.0s. So let's just, I'm going to do a circle here, and we're just going to title this as backlinks, okay? And also you can do social shares to give it a mix. So backlinks, bookmarks, social shares. Whenever you start doing that and start linking to these Web 2.0 properties, these Web 2.0 properties, their authority and their trust in the eyes of Google is just going to continue to grow. Okay, and then what happens is when you start dripping posts out on these Web 2.0 networks, that link juice is just going to flow to your money sites, okay, or to your videos. All right. So if you've got, money sites, that you're trying to rank, videos, or even Web 2.0s, right? Like other Web 2.0 properties. All right. Now, what's ideal is if you can take these Web 2.0s, if you can have them built on platforms or channels that you're not worried about them getting banned or getting them removed. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. This was a site that I built for the FB Ads Crack launch, and this is one that I wasn't trying to necessarily rank this page, but again, this was just used to publish my videos, to syndicate my content, and to link out to the other properties that I was trying to rank. And as you can see, WordPress.com thought that this was, something that they didn't feel was quality content or whatever, and so they suspended it, right? So with that being said, it's ideal if you can set these up on properties that you're not going to have to worry about, getting those banned. Okay, so I'm going to give you a list of sites that I personally like. It'll be somewhere below this video. I'll kind of tell you right off the bat what they are. Number one is Twitter. I love using Twitter, and there's some software out there that you can use to automate, Twitter. Another you can actually use is Rebel Mouse, rebelmouse.com. I've had really good results with those. I still use WordPress.com. However, you want to be sure to have a good diversity of IP addresses. You don't want to use, you don't want to use the same IP to generate a lot of accounts under, under one IP, or else it's going to get flagged. So those are three of my favorite ones right off the bat. And then I'm also using my own service that I created, which was called Rank Gold. And the advantage of using Rank Gold is that you can actually publish to sites that we either have an agreement with, or we own the sites, one of the two. So let me just show you what I'm referring to here in this example here. So you'll see this fandbpromotions.com. This is actually one of the sites that's in the network right here. So if you do a search, let me just go back to Google, and we're going to open up Google Chrome. Again, we're in this incognito window. So if we just do FB ads cracked, and if we go, I think it's on page 2. And again, this was something that we were not trying to rank. Maybe it's on page 3, or maybe it's on using FB Ads Cracked Review. Not real sure. It's been a while since I looked this up. Give me just a second here. We weren't trying to rank this site. You can see right here. This is the Warrior Forum classified ad we had. Here's the Twitter account that we had. This is me, and then this is my YouTube page as well. So we wasn't trying to rank this FanDB promotions, but look, I mean, it was ranking on page 2 because we built authority to this subdomain, right? And that's what I'm going to show you in the next video. I'm going to show you how to use Rank Gold to be able to build these networks out, number one. And then in the video after that, I'm going to show you how you can use automated software and automated tools to build authority with links to that particular network. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll be back in the next video where we will demonstrate Rank Gold.